Hi everyone! Can you believe that October is ending? The fall time just seems to go by at rapid speed. I thought I would show you a few pictures around the outside of our house and the porch a little bit. It's time for pumpkin season to be over, and I love pumpkins so much. They just add such a sweet little charm to any place that you put them. So yeah, I just thought I would show you around a little bit. I feel like I got such a good long life out of my summer plants. I still have many of those in bloom. And then I added some fall in, and my mums have done really great this year. So that's always a bonus as well. Hope you guys are doing great this fall season. We still have a ways to go before fall is over, but you know how it is. Everything will be switching over to Christmas lickety-split. So I thought I would just show you here while the pumpkins are still looking good and the flowers are still looking pretty nice. I don't even mind the mums when they've lived their best days and aren't looking the greatest. They still have a pretty look to them. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I would do that, and then I have a delicious recipe at the end. You want to make sure and stay tuned for that. This is how our porch is set up. One end is kind of more like a little living room area, and then the other end has the swing. We just added that in July, and we have some rockers down there, and so it's just such a great addition to our house. James built this porch himself several years ago, and it is just absolutely a place that we love to be. It's very cozy, very homey. There's just something special about having a porch, and we really feel blessed to have it, and James did such a great job building it.
Hi, buddy. Oh, so cute.
This is our youngest, Grand. Isn't he just grand? His mama did the cutest photo shoot out in the yard, and we just had a ball watching him love this pumpkin. He did not mind it at all.
Are you ready to be done? Have a pumpkin? Yeah.
And one thing about living in the forest, we sure do have a front row seat to all of these beautiful autumn colors. They just are spectacular. We have a lot of yellows in our area, and it just is so beautiful. I can't get enough of it every time I make the drive to town and home. Also, make sure you come back on Sunday. Not only will I have my What's for Dinner video, I have another video coming out Sunday of our big annual fall party. You do not want to miss it. It's a really fun video, so be sure and come back for that. Here is the yummy poke cake recipe I'm going to tell you guys about. This is called a pumpkin butter poke cake topped with toffee bits. So good. So you just start off with a box yellow cake mix. Here's where things went a little off track for me. You were supposed to just mix the cake mix with a can of pumpkin. Well, I just had in my mind I was making a poke cake per usual with the regular cake ingredients, the eggs, butter, and the oil. No, that is not what I was supposed to be doing. So this pumpkin butter poke cake came by sheer accident, and I named it that after I decided what I was going to do with this to kind of remedy the mistake I had made. I was so frustrated, but I just went in my refrigerator and pantry and pulled out this pumpkin butter and the sweetened condensed milk, my pumpkin pie spice, and we pulled together a recipe that honestly may have been better than the first one. It was so good. What I would do differently is use a whole jar of pumpkin butter if I had it, but I did not. I had a half a jar. So what I did here was bake the cake according to the box directions. When it came out, of course, you do all of the holes, poking the holes to make it a poke cake. In the meantime, I mixed together 1 can of sweetened condensed milk with my half a jar of pumpkin butter. Now, if you don't prefer a real heavy pumpkin taste, you may want just a half a jar of pumpkin butter. I would have probably added in the whole thing, but it had a wonderful pumpkin flavor regardless. And then to also add in that pumpkin flavor, I put a little sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice in my Cool Whip topping that went on top. So that also gave it a really good flavor. So this is kind of similar to a poke cake that my mom used to make. It was called Better Than, cake. And there's a pumpkin version of that. That's what I was going to make, where you just use the can of pumpkin with your dry cake mix, bake that, then you poke the holes and you pour over the sweetened condensed milk and use the toffee bits with the chocolate. So this one is a little different from that. I will put both things below for you. Both would be a winner, I'm sure. But this is called, pulling together something when you made a mistake that turned out to be better than you even anticipated that it would be. And honestly, like I've said before, that's how recipes are made and born. People are using their imaginations for things. So that's certainly what I did here to kind of make this work out after I did the wrong thing. So here are my Heath English toffee bits. I thought I was ordering the ones with the chocolate on them, but I'm so glad it was meant to be. I'm glad that I got this just as it was. It was absolutely perfect. I just used about a half a bag and topped the cake. It was amazing. So if you guys are looking for a different kind of poke cake, something a little more seasonal, you have to give this one a try. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that you tuned in today as we say goodbye to October. We're entering in the holiday season. It's going to be great. I'll see you guys next time. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.